guys, welcome so much again to my YouTube channel, Sarah Minya, Dancing in the Storm. And here we are up ready with another episode about stress management. And I'll be explaining to you one of the ways in which I used to manage stress. It might not be the best for you, but it is one of the best ways that has worked for me, and it has been a blessing to me in stress management. If you've not watched my previous videos, please do that so that you're able to connect with this one. And I hope you have subscribed and you have hit the notification bell so that anytime we are here, you are able to be notified that we are here, and yeah, you get something good for yourself and for your friends. So I'm giving you 3 seconds to subscribe. So in the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you for subscribing, and yeah, God bless you so much. So we were talking about stress management, and I was under stress after my marriage didn't work, and this time around I was nursing ulcers for a very long time. I nursed ulcers for like a year, and God connected me to this doctor. I visited the doctor, and in between at the end of every month, I would be going there and I would be getting a lot of medication, and it was so expensive for me by that time. So it came a time the doctor realized that I was not getting any better. So now he stopped being a doctor to me and he started being a mentor to me and a counselor. So here this time around, he teaches me how to handle the stress, and he talks to me so much. So he really told me this one thing that you might not find it in many hospitals or in many doctors. He told me, Sarah, I'm here because I need money, but I also need to see your health do well. So he really helped me out, and with after some time I got better, and I thank God. So this time around, I'm getting better, but I am still stressed. As much as I'm managing this, I'm so stressed. So I meet this person, and he advises me, okay, yes, Sarah, now do this, go to school. So I went back to school. This time around, I'm going back to school just to replace the stress in my mind with a new thing so that I'm not able to think so much. And so I'm in school, and I get to school and I have no money with me, but I'm in school and I'm there with a lot of faith that I'm starting this journey with God, because beside me there was nobody to pay my school fees. So I get to school and I have no money. So I go to the university and I tell them, yeah, I want to learn, and I promised to pay fees. I don't know where I could have got the fee from, but I promised to pay. I wrote letters left, right, center. I made promises. I'm gonna pay this. But I think God was hearing what I was speaking, because I really wanted to school. I really wanted this because I've longed for it, but I did not have an avenue that would take me back to school. So this avenue was a golden one that took me back to school. And therefore, after writing very many letters, I was admitted, and yeah, it was not an easy thing. I'm back to school, and I am back after 6 years of not schooling and of not reading, of living a life that is far away from books. So my mind was full of rust, and you can imagine what was happening. I'm going to take very tough subjects, and I'm not settled mentally, and I am very stressed up. So this time round, I have to really concentrate. I'm working between the subjects I'm supposed to take and looking for school fees. So this was a school-based program that was taking my holiday. So naturally, I did not have a holiday. I would work for 3 months, and then on the holiday I would go back to school. So it went that way, but I'm telling you, I really struggled with getting school fees. It came at a point that I would do a lot of loans from here and there, and the interests were so high. But I thank God, because God helped me out, and I maneuvered a way out. At times, I would even lack money for hostel, and I would ask a friend to host me. They would host me, and it is not easy, let me tell you, because at times God gives you friends, and some of your friends will not understand the pain that you're going through. He will give you good friends that will really walk this journey with you. They will help you. They will tell you, let's do this, and no payment. Don't pay me anything, and just I want to see your life progress well. But you'll meet such kind of people when you're hardest hit. I remember this friend of mine. She was very close to me, and I would tell her anything. So this time around, we met on the streets to the lecture hall, and she asked, she asked me, Sarah, where do you live? And I told her, I've been surviving here and there, and it's not easy. So she asked me, and how are you surviving? I told them, by the way, nalishwa na ravens. You know, the Elijah thing. I am being fed by ravens. And this time round, it was not easy because I would fast. Naturally, I would go without food. So I would opt to fast and pray. This time round, I'm not fasting because I'm purposing to fast, but I'm bringing the wrong reason for fasting. I'm fasting because I have nothing to eat. So anytime I would get something, I would eat. Anytime I don't miss it, I would use that time for prayer, and I saw God in everything that I was doing. So I meet this friend, and she has, it was lunchtime. I think she saw my lips so dry. I had not taken anything, so she asked me, "Our ravens wako hawajakulisha?" And it was so heartbreaking. It was so bad, and it was worse because it came from a friend that I had shared my sorrows and my setbacks with, but she purposes just to tell me that. But I thank God, because God, whenever God gives you such kind of a person, He gives you the strength to carry on, and He gives you the power that you are able to overcome that. I overcame that, and the struggle was a real one. And I thank God for the 4 years I was there. I managed, and when I say I managed, I don't say it was a walk in the park. I don't mean it was sausage and bacon, but through those tribulations. God did not promise us a life without tribulations. God did not promise us a life without trials and troubles, but He promised to be with us in the trials and the tribulations. So anytime you're facing something that you're feeling that it is putting you down, it is bringing a lot of stress to you, look up to heaven, because don't expect a simple life. A simple life will not teach you anything. But once you have tribulations, it makes you to look unto heaven. It makes you forward your issues into heaven. And once you forward your issues unto heaven, then God is so faithful to come down. There's no person who has ever prayed and has lost it in life. You can do very many things and lose it in life. But when it comes to prayer, it is a sure bet. It is something that you're going to do because, one, you're very sure that God is listening, and you're very sure that God is going to come back to you. God is going to answer your prayer because He's so faithful, and because we are His children, we have to abide into Him. We have to cling unto Him. He says, "Call unto me, and I will answer you, and I will show you great and marvelous things that you know nothing about." Isn't that amazing when you know that there's a God somewhere who's listening to your prayer? So if you have reached a point that you are almost giving up, you're feeling that this is so overwhelming to me, it is not yet time for you to do that. It is no choice like giving up. Anytime in life, the only choice is keep telling it to God. He's so faithful, He can hear. And if you've seen that God has delayed in answering your prayer, there's something He's trying to build in you. He wants to build a prayer life in you. He wants you to build He wants you to build a relationship with Him so strongly. At times our relationship is not so strong with God, but the more we go through things, and the only person we look unto is God, then He gives us the power. He gives us a new strength to carry on. He renews our strength every morning. I mean, we can face a lot, but when God is in it, we are good to go. When God is in it, we are going to overcome, because He has promised that we are more than conquerors. And if He has promised we are more than conquerors, who are we not to take God by His word? So I want to encourage someone who's going through a lot and you think that God has left you. God has not left you. He's building something in your life. So keep trusting this God, because He's so faithful to let you down. He's so loving to let you down. So hang on to Him and you'll see success at the end. There's a story that He's writing. And one of the beautiful things I love about God, His story must end well. There are very many writers of stories, but you realize at some point the story is not so good, and that is what happens with our God. At some point, with our own eyes, we feel that the story is not ending well, but the target with our Creator is that it has to end well. This has to finish with a testimony. This has to finish with the glory, because He says the glory is greater than even the tribulations that we are going through. So feel encouraged. That person is almost giving up. Feel encouraged. You're going through a lot. Talk to God. As much as you're talking to friends, God will use those friends. God will even use your enemies to push you forward. So God bless you so much, and take God for the only choice that you have for you to progress and for you not to give up in life. So God bless you so much. See you next time.